First leg, it's Ross to throw first. Game on.
We have seen legs won with more darts than Adams needed for that entire set.
Yep, from time to time we have. And this is what all the practice is about, you know, 2.5 hours that it'd have been just keeping himself loose this afternoon. Whilst the first match of the evening, the women's semi-final, was taking place, Martin would have gone back to the board again. Just has it set in his mind exactly what he needs to do. Told me once as well that he wore a pedometer during a World Championship, and for the 9 days of the tournament, 33,000 paces he had on that pedometer, and about 96 million shakes of his flight as well.
By his standards, that's hardly shaking at all.
Yeah.
135.
Yeah, but that walking back and forth, keeping himself just limbered up and keeping himself in trim. Polishes his shoes before a match as well, just so he looks good up there. It's all about proper preparation.
140.
Well, who's got the aces tonight? Sadly not Ross Smith. Might have the poker face, but he can't get a nap hand.
98.
As ever, there's a full house here at Lakeside to watch this quarter-final. And how much longer will this particular quarter-final last?
Ross, you require 68.
But to hold his throw, bullseye. Lovely. He's not out of it.
Ross Smith.
If he can get down to a finish, Ross Smith can take it out. It's simple. But it's if he can get down to a finish that's not so simple. And Adams, on his own throw, powers in. A 140 to start, his 15th of the match.
The checkout statistics are very, very telling.
97.
You look at the percentages and you think surely Smith is winning. But he's only gone for 10. Adams has gone for almost 3 times that number. He's been allowed to miss.
60.
And he's got nearly twice as many successful checkouts. Just buying himself the breathing space.
100.
With the odd Hollywood checkout thrown in. The 161 followed by the 121.
Which is not bad for the averages. Not that this man really cares too much about averages, but what I find really telling is that he is so consistent whatever round he's playing in. 92.5 for his first and then second round average. And he's round about 92.5 at the moment as well.
Always interesting talking to him before a match. He's always very chirpy. Feeling good, he said, as ever. He's got it licked, it seems, how to play on the Lakeside stage, how to deal with the pressure, how to deal with the crowd, how to deal with the heat.
85.
Ross Smith, well, this is only his second time here. He was here in 2009, lost in 5 minutes against Scott Waits, 3-0. Great run this time round, but it looks like it's a round
96.
2 parts.
Martin, you require.
Yeah, but he's still plugging away, and I like that about him. He's not in any way given this up. And he's facing a barrage, isn't he, here? There's the artillery from Adams.
90
fires and for once misses, and can Ross Smith nick one against the throw? Great start for it. Another 18 double 18 or 14 double top.
He's thought about it long and hard. He's going the 18 Shanghai route, double 18 for a steal.
90.
Pulled that though, didn't he?
20.
Quick check of the score for Wolfie, double 10. Double 5, doesn't want to pull this. Which he did.
15.
Just under the wire, and this Lakeside crowd willing on Ross Smith for double 8. They'd love to see him fight his way back. Unlucky.
Martin, you require 5.
Just fell into the double 16 bed. Natalie can hardly watch. Double 2 for the leg for Martin Adams. No.
Ross, you require 18.
There's always one leg like this when Adams is playing. Smith going straight for double 9 this time, but
no score.
It didn't do him any good. If the best way was to double 8 before, it should have been the best way again.
Despite all the misses, he's loving it up there. Martin Adams. He had a little giggle to himself before firing in a dart for double 2.
And another nudge between the two players as well.
First. Game on.
Great switching again as Adams considers going for another double next time. 6 darts he missed for a double.
95.
So far this
60.
set going with the throw. It's one Adams, with all his experience, will feel he can afford to lose. He won't want to lose, but he can afford to lose.
60.
Definitely, Wolves fans aside, there are a lot of people rooting
41.
for Ross Smith here. Well, they're not the bunny girls, they're the Wolf women.
60.
He'd be better off, Ross Smith, at the moment, just sticking on the treble 19s. Just for a leg. Bobby brought it up in the interval.
140. Ross, you require 170.
There's a Ross Smith supporter. The important flat cap, the one
Martin, you require
which used to be owned by his late grandfather, has pride of place up on the stage.
And there is Grandpa Paddy's cap.
87.
And to cap the leg, double 5.
77. Martin, you require 86.
Stem the flow. And Adams now wants another 18 or a treble 18 to leave the double. It's double 7. And he can't stem the flow. And she's wondering if that is the killer blow in this match.
Fourth leg
that says farewell to Ross Smith and hello semi-finals for Martin Adams.
Steady 100 from Adams. It's what you'd expect. Smith needs fireworks.
137.
Yeah, well, there's a few sparks there.
He's lit the fuse, hasn't he? There's an opportunity. He doesn't give many. Must be taken. Is being taken. Is it a maximum?
140.
Only just missed.
Well, this is it. He might hit a 60, but then comes back with a 140 and starting the leg. Martin Adams, 300 points scored in his first 3 visits to the Oki. It's nice and solid for him at the moment.
Smith can finish on 164.
60.
But his highest out shot, only 90 of the match in the championship.
Can't finish now.
Leaves double 12 though. Yeah, and he'll drink to that.
141.
It's for the match, this. And he's not going to get a chance on a double before Ross Smith aims to save the set.
60.
And it's the finishing that hasn't been a problem so far.
Sharon genuinely looks like she's having fun this evening.
Game short.
She won't enjoy that. Natalie will. Ross Smith's fiancée. Sharon keeps smiling.
Well, she says he's got it in the bag. I'm sure that's what Sharon's saying at the moment. However, it's the break back for Ross Smith. So we might not have this set in the bag. But that's slightly cruel at the start of the leg.
He will feel he needs to take this leg out in 15 darts. And if Adams can do it in 12, well played. It's not the start Smith would have wanted.
60.
But Adams hasn't found a treble.
Two treble 20s.
140.
Silly searches for another maximum. Sharon Adams, who 12 years ago saw her husband in the quarterfinals against Chris Mason. 4-1 up. 2 legs all in the 6th set.
100.
And Lakeside historians will tell you that the best ever quarterfinal was one that Sharon Adams would never want to see again.
60.
Mason came back. What an absolute epic. Adams is a different player now.
Fantastic standard of darts that day. Mason himself is one of the big darts historians. He's got every match on video that's ever been played here at Lakeside.
Somebody might just want to remind Ross Smith about that match if he can take this set. I say Adams is a different player. He is. He's far more consistent, can survive a fight back these days. Even though he was nearly 100 points down before these 3, he chucks in the big score at the right time. And with Smith on a bogey on a 166, Adams has just turned the tables a bit. But if Adams misses, Ross Smith's coming back for a double.
1-6 for the match and a place in the semi-finals. 16 will leave double top. This is for the match.
Yes! Shot. And the match. Martin Adams.
Did you